Everyone wave. Hi everyone, we're live.
Hello.
Welcome. Huh, man, I didn't even when everyone gifts during the splash page, it's great because then we get to duel that shit out before we actually go live. So I'm having Lich work his butt off today since as your dungeon master for the day, I don't do mod work. um, but that's how that goes. Welcome everyone to episode 10 of the Roots of Ragnarok. I am your dungeon master Val. This is some 5e goodness. We're gonna go around and have the party introduce themselves, their characters, their feelings, and the question that I would like for them to ask is, what is their adult beverage of choice? Um, for the character and yourself, if you wish. If you don't have an adult beverage, coffee is a grown-up drink as well. Um, so, and we're gonna start off at we're just gonna go counterclockwise here and start with Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Orissa Cornhob, the warlock to the Undying. She is a full-blooded orc, and I would say both her and my drink would be an amaretto sour, classic style, with the egg white.
Nice.
Full 1940s for me.
Wow, I don't think I've ever had one.
It's delicious.
All right, Fairy.
All right, so I'm Fairy Zarina. I'm playing Mao Katsky. She's sort of a communist cat. And if Mao had a drink of choice, it'd probably be some sort of catnip flavored liquor, because obviously. And for me, it'd be vodka cranberry.
All right. Thank you. Mitchie, welcome back.
Hello. Okay, so hi, I'm Michi. I am playing Melody, who is our chef bard. Um, and drinks. I think for the both of us, it would probably be milk tea. I know it's not an adult beverage, but yeah, that's my favorite drink.
I mean, that's
And
fine.
I don't. I have Melody as I picture her as someone that just kind of avoids drinking alcohol, so
A bard that doesn't drink alcohol.
bad things happen when she drinks alcohol is why.
Oh, you know
Yes.
what? I understand. Look at us, that level
Yeah.
3 hype train. I understand. Bad things do happen. It's. I'm glad she has that kind of control over herself. Um, all right. Next we have Lich.
Uh, I'm kind of a dangerous person to allow around alcoholic soda, but my favorite is cider.
Mm-hmm.
So Tal would probably share the cider addiction.
Okay. Is he a strongbow or a Hornsby or a like? What kind of
Here,
cider?
Yeah,
There's a
strong
lady in
bow
this
is hard to
house.
get around here.
Really?
This lease.
It has to be imported.
Yeah,
It's
but
in the
I've
bottles.
never that's so weird. I've never had an issue with Strongbow in the States. It's always like I get it at like my Walmart in my hometown. Oh, why did OBS disconnect? Sorry. That was weird. Okay, let's figure this out real quick. OBS just kind of dropped on me.
High train couldn't handle it.
Okay, it's still recording, so that's good. Bam, let's try this. Hype train killed OBS. I think we're back though, from what it looks like. Kind of. I should not be having issues. I literally just fixed my internet, so I don't know why I'm having issues with my internet. Like, uh, that's just so weird. Like, the router is now physically closer to me, so it's like, um, very, very strange. But I think it looks like it's back up and running, guys. Sorry about that. Let's continue with our introductions. And last but not least, we have Omega.
Yes. I'm Omega. I'll be playing Petra. Do not know enough about alcohol to know what her favorite beverage would be. But mine's hot chocolate because I am a child.
It's okay.
Not
You know what
literally,
you can
but,
put
you know,
in, you know what's
metaphorically.
really good in hot chocolate? Just a little adult
Ice
advice.
cream.
Irish cream, but also vanilla flavored vodka.
You could use it's Curaçao's the orange flavored one, right?
That one too, yeah.
Chocolate oranges.
I'm much better at
Mm-hmm.
baking with alcohol than I am at drinking it.
Cool. All right. So with that, oh, hi everyone. My name is Val. This is my channel. I'm your dungeon master. Just want to let you guys know that we are a viewer effective game, so we're trying to get that sorted out because you guys gave a lot of shit to me first thing in the morning. And when I mean to me, I mean to Lich. So just to let you know that for every 100 biddies that you give, up to 500 per session, you can give rerolls to us. We now just have a reroll pool because so many biddies were given, and we're like, you know what? We'll just have a pool. Anyone can take from that pool when it comes to a reroll. And then with every subscription, you can get the nat 1 or a nat 20 to anybody here as well. And of course, if you just donate money, you could just give me an idea. Just give me a little idea. Slide into my DMs and tell me what your idea is, sort of thing, and I'll see if I can make it work to my discretion. And you can do that. There is a level of $3 starting with coffee, $5 starting with Streamlabs, and essentially the level of money you give me, the more insane I'm willing to be for you all. But with that in mind, let's get started. Last we left off, the crew was trying to escape the city of Reno because they assassinated a high priestess of Saloon by baking a pie. They had escaped to the sort of like the criminal center of town where cops aren't allowed, so they're able to sort of hide out there, get their bearings straight, figure it out. They met with the leader of the Black Bamboo. His name was Meraki, who is in fact an Oni. He gave you an option of transporting some mithril if you did a job for him, which was to get a dwarf's book of grudges. Unfortunately, that mission failed, so you guys were sort of left on your own devices through the sewers. You descended to the sewers of Reno. The first thing that you encountered down there was a trap. It was a shrine of neutrality, I believe, or chaos, a shrine of chaos. And if you had any chaos in your being, in your alignment, if you were made of chaos, you got slapped in the face with tanuki balls, because that's what the shrine of chaos was. As you continued through the sewers, you guys found a trail of slime that was fairly fresh. You followed the trail up where you found a flail snail. And it's like, yo, flail snails, those things are useful, like really useful. Let's kill it and take its shell. However, upon attempting to murder this creature, it began to wail in agony, and Arissa felt sorry for it, hugged it, and is like, you're coming with me now, you're mine. So you have yet adopted another member into your party along with the child and the cow. You now have a flail snail. You are still in the sewers. What do y'all do?
This flail snail is much more useful to us dead. You know that, right?
You are welcome to try and kill it if you. Hey, she just walks past everyone and goes down the hall.
You're
Yeah, I'm
still
gonna-
attached to her.
Is that an
Melody's
in-character
just
chuckle?
gonna. I think Melody's just gonna like. okay, and it just starts following.
I guess we have a flail snail now.
Just gonna shake my head and keep walking since the thing almost killed me.
Yeah. You guys continue back the way you came, getting to the intersection where you broke down the door. There's only one way, and that is, we'll just say it's to the west. And you guys begin trudging down a hallway, turning a couple of corners. Some spaces it's wet, some places are really dark because you are down there. You know, there is a little bit of there's a little bit of light in certain places because of the the bioluminescent mushrooms and things like that, or the algae that's in the water. As you turn, who's leading the party?
Probably Orisa with her
Orisa?
snail.
Okay. So, Orisa, as you're going, and it's a hall, I'm just going to use the dragon as your guys' token.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. And you come around this way. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
Okay.
A 9.
9. Look, real observant today, guys.
We just got blinded by a flail snail.
That is true. You did just get blinded by a flail snail. Alright, you don't notice anything until you get to about right here, where you notice something, a similar sort of little shrine in the walls that the Tanuki were, but you see instead what looks like foxes. They don't do anything to you when you step here.
Can I make an investigation or religion check on this thingy?
Yeah, go ahead and make
And
either
this
one. Investigation or religion will give you 2 different things.
Well, I'm gonna roll religion.
Oh,
Okay.
investigation then.
Investigation.
It's fine.
Who? I mean, with an 11 on your religion and a 12 on your investigation, the most that you guys know is that it could be something similar to what you guys saw. But yeah. You don't
Send the himbo in the test.
Hmm?
Send the himbo in for the test.
Yeah, I'll just kind of push Tall forward.
Go in. Tall, you walk past the shrine. Nothing happens.
It appears to be some rocks.
Go ahead and make me a perception check yourself, though, as you step past the shrine. Oh, everything's fine. Mm-hmm. What do you do? So, it's an 18, so Tall. You notice with an 18 that, yes, the shrine is trapped, but for some reason, none of you guys triggered it. But also in front of you, you see... Because, let's say, the water is not here on the ground. And in front of you, you see a stone panel on the floor that is... a little off. And you sort of look down at the stone and you look at the walls and you see that there are several holes in the wall. There's another trap between the shrine and just before you.
The floor is wrong.
We are in a sewer.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I'm not sure what you expected.
The floor is wrong. Like, wrong even for a sewer.
Like,
Is it a
outro?
corpse? What?
Like, it's going to hurt us. It's going to give us a present.
Both.
Do you?
My favorite kind of present.
The floor is wrong. Like, does anyone want to see why the floor is wrong? Okay.
Yeah, we should
That
sit
would
down.
be an investigation on or perception on the rest of you. Nope. Petra, you just look and you're just like, the floor looks fine to me. Going past the
Ta-da!
shrine. Yeah, going past the shrine does not do anything to anyone here. But y'all don't believe anything that Tall is saying. It's like, Tall, it's a sewer. Of course the floor is wrong. What do you guys do?
Keep going.
There's
Cool.
nothing here.
You have triggered a trap.
Amazing.
What is everyone's AC?
Hi.
15.
Actually, what I need you guys to make is a dex save for me at disadvantage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Could have been worse.
Cool. You, Melody, you almost made it. The DC to dodge this for half damage was 20. So you guys are going to take all of the damage as the air around you almost suddenly freezes, and you get ice spears whoosh, coming out of the walls and fucking you over for some cold damage. And
Youch.
Yeah, and it's 4d10 cold damage. Okay.
So, DM,
Mm-hmm.
we have George the flail snail on us.
Mm-hmm. He takes it too.
He has an anti-magic shell.
It's not, yeah, his reflects off of him.
Okay. He's just like, whatever.
It just bounces off of his shell. Luckily, the child and the cow were far enough behind you that they did not take it. But for the anti-magic shell, the icicle spears just bounce off of him. You guys take a total of 21 cold damage.
Amazing.
Question.
Yes.
Did we get a rest between last time and this time?
No.
Alright. Just making sure.
You did not get a rest.
Alright. I'm at 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Mal goes down, guys.
I'll just
I'm
watch
sad.
this.
I'm also down.
So I'll drag them away from the trap, like to the other side.
Yeah.
To, like fireman them out of it, and then just cast Spare the Dying on both of them.
Okay. They are stabilized.
I'm going to give both of them 5 HP.
Alright.
Just like slap both of you awake. Like, get up, get up, get up.
Mm-hmm.
Melody's just like, five more minutes. It's so cold.
I'm so cold and I'm wet. Snow.
I'm getting real tired of the sewer.
She's gonna look at Tal. Why didn't you tell us?
He tried. He tried so hard.
I'll help the child and the cow across.
you guys are looking a little worse for wear. We'll track you down on which way you guys have gone. But boot doot doot doot, and there were 2 traps. One you didn't trigger, one you did. It's almost like one was a trick or something. Okay, what do y'all want to do now?
This does not feel like a normal sewer.
Doesn't,
I wanna
does
I
it?
feel like
rest.
most sewers don't usually have random shrines and ice traps.
Yes. I just keep walking.
Mal says that Mal wants to rest. You guys want to take a short
Yes,
rest?
if Mal needs,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can sort of, yeah, you get past these traps. You can either sit your keister here to short rest. You could go back to that room back there to short rest.
Nah, let's just chill in the hallway.
All right,
yeah,
take
let's just chill
some.
right here.
You guys take a short rest in the hallway, so you can. We'll say that you chill for about 2 hours, sort of taking some cat naps on each other. Go ahead and roll your hit dice for however many you want for your short rest, and you get your short rest abilities back. So, yep. So Arissa gets all her spells back.
I do, all 2 of them.
Yeah. Remember, these don't replenish. Your HP dice don't replenish until your long rest. So,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Alright. So you guys kind of get a good nap in. It's not really a good nap because you're in a sewer and
It was a great nap for me.
It stinks. There's nowhere like nice to rest on. Some of you like sleep on the cow because it's the only thing that's soft and dry at some point. At one point, like Mal, you wake up and you have a little bit of slime on you because the snail just crawled on you at some point and like to investigate you with its tentacles. Like, wow. Whoa, man. Nope,
during
I'm
that
gonna
rest,
retcon
could I have
that.
done a song of rest?
Like, what's that, Melody?
During that rest, could I have done a song of rest? For the group?
Absolutely. Yep.
Background says
Mm-hmm.
additional D6.
Yep. Absolutely, you could have done this on your rest. Thanks. Okay. Alright. Who's leading the pack going down the hall?
I can. It's probably safest for me
That's probably...
to be up front.
So are you actively investigating slash perceiving, Petra?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you, until you turn the corner, you're gonna roll a roll here, and then you can roll another one when you turn the corner. Perception or investigation?
Okay.
Cool. Everything in this room seems fine.
This is a perfectly normal room.
Yeah, well, the rest of the hallway seems fine. You guys trudge around, and you turn the corner, and you are allowed to make another check. If anyone is assisting Petra, they can give that to her, an advantage to her.
I'm not very good at this.
I'll assist.
I might need the assistance.
I'll assist.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
Alright. Excellent. So, Petra, as you turn the corner, you instantly see the first thing you're looking for, because that last trap had things come out of the wall. This also has, like, holes in the wall, kind of coming from here to about here. So, like, here to here.
Okay. Okay.
And you can see the trigger for it here.
Okay.
See, it looks like it's designed to go after multiple people, with the trigger, right? Because if at the beginning it catches one, if it's at the end, it might only catch one. So putting in the middle looks for the trigger looks like where it would be.
Okay, I'm gonna toss a stone at the trigger from outside the radius
Okay.
and see what happens.
Okay. Make a range attack, please, to see if you get it. You would be using, yeah, you could use your strength for ranged, I guess, to see how far you can do it. Sure. You throw it, the rock hits it, and magic missiles come out of the wall. It's like, poof, 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 magic missile. It's a magic missile trap.
That was cool. Do it again.
And the trap comes back up and resets.
So this is a trap here. We should maybe not step on the trigger again.
Also, could we put the flail snail on the side of us that, you know, has the magic missiles?
It comes from both sides.
It does come
Yeah,
from both sides.
it does come from both sides. It is possible to disable traps. If anyone would like to...
Anyone here have any experience disabling traps?
What if we need to disable the trap?
It would be if you guys have thieves tools, proficiency with thieves tools.
I have proficiency with thieves tools, but not thieves tools.
Why don't you have thieves tools on you?
Because I didn't buy them, and they break.
Does anyone have any thieves tools on them that Tall can borrow? Okay.
I'm
No.
also not the smartest person in the world.
Nope.
Larissa raises her hand.
I'm
Here's
drunk
an
all the
idea.
time, so no.
Yeah.
But between the lot of us, it's a miracle we survived this long. But anyways, why don't I just put the dragon on top of the trap so we won't step on the trigger and we can just go around him? And if you step on him, well, that's your fault.
I mean, over probably, but yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. I'll tell Jell to sit on top of the trigger. Not triggering it, but, you know, to guard it so we don't step on it.
It's the whole floor panel. Let me be very clear about
He's
that.
just
Okay.
rolled out.
Okay.
Wait, if he could trigger it and then just keep it. Oh wait, no, that would kill him.
That would kill him.
Yeah.
He has to
He
HP.
will.
Leave him
I
alone.
will say that.
Can we lob the flail snail on it?
Leave my snail alone.
I will say this is what I would like for Shawl to do as he is hovering over it, but he doesn't want to trigger it, but is he on top of it, on the floor panel?
He's hovering above it.
He's
so we
hovering
know
above
where
it.
is.
Okay. He's hovering above the trigger. So, this will be a skill check to get past it. You guys can make athletic. I'm going to make you guys have athletic or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check equal to the DC to disabling the trap, I will say.
Oh, I'll hold up my hands as I realize something.
Hmm.
I can cast Shatter and just destroy the trap entirely.
And possibly the hallway.
True.
That's fine. It's a sewer. What's gonna happen if the few busted up hallways? Actually, don't answer that question.
So anyway, so you can do that, or it'll be a skills check to get past it without triggering it. You guys can make it safe to go one at a time. I'm gonna go ahead and do the child and the cow first. Or do you guys want to have? Yeah, we'll do the child and the cow first.
Well, since I can lift things one size larger than me, I'll just put them on my shoulder when I cross.
You just put the cow on your
Yep.
shoulder when you cross.
I've got a cow,
Okay.
a dragon, a child, and a snail on me. I'm just, it's fine.
You can't carry the cow and the snail. I will say
Okay, I'll
that.
put the snail on top of Tao.
You put the snail on top of the cow. Okay. That's 2 creatures larger than you that you're carrying and the child. You're gonna make this skill check at disadvantage. I will say
No, I
that.
put the snail on King.
Oh, the snail's on Kane. I thought I heard it on top of the cow. Sorry.
No.
Okay. So that being said, Tall, can you carry things? This is a large creature. Do you have power for build?
No.
Okay. So unless you have
It's
power,
gonna-
unless you have power for
It's
build,
gonna crawl, and it's just gonna
you're just
trigger
gonna
the
put
trap on its own.
the snail can crawl on the wall. Like it's not.
Oh, right. I pull it on the cane and just stick it on the wall and
Yeah.
let it go first.
Yeah, the snail can crawl on the wall.
I'll
So,
make sure it gets
yeah.
across first.
all right. So with that, one at a time. The snail just kind of slowly takes its time. You stick it to the wall and it just starts to move. It's gonna take a while. Probably. So everyone else can make their athletics or acrobatics check of 15, please. Mal goes first. Petra goes second. Melody is fine. Tall is fine. So, alright. And Arissa.
Okay, here we go, guys. Amazing.
Arissa is fine. Alright, so for the 2 of you that are not fine.
So much for being a cat.
For the 2 of you that aren't fine, you guys are going to take the force damage. And we'll say that you guys went individually past where the traps were so that nobody is getting the residual for it, right? So you're taking force damage. It's not as bad as the it's not as bad as the other trap with the amount of dice. Who is first? Mao, you were first. You take 7 force. And Petra, you are second. You take 12 force.
Ouch.
Yeah. But you guys get past this trap.
Okay.
Oh, yep, get across.
Alright. You guys get across this trap, and, Petra, are you still leading?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You're the first one to roll, so I assume that, or no, Mao was the first one to roll. But, with Mao and Petra, probably the first one's not looking too great. You guys, get to the end of the hall, and you see that there are 2 doorways. One has a closed door, one has an open door. You can guess that they go into the same room.
I never trust an open door.
You don't trust the open door? Okay. You see that this... So are you gonna go investigate the broken door?
Yes.
Cool. It's a stuck stone door.
How stuck?
It's stuck. Do you
You're
wanna
mighty,
unstuck?
Petra. Smash it.
I would like to unstick it.
Cool. That would be an attack roll on it, please. Definitely
Not so much to notice.
no,
No.
no,
No.
no. Is anyone going to the open door?
Yeah.
It's painless.
I'm
is
gonna
any-
follow cautiously behind them because I keep
Mhm.
getting hit. With
Right.
Melody is gonna just pat Petra and follow the group.
Is anyone going to roll any checks on this open door?
perception.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna go right on through.
Okay. 16? Looks fine. No? It's just an archway. Petra, I don't trust this open door. But Mal, like, you don't see anything wrong. It's just an archway leading into a room.
Kane is too stupid to assume anything.
What do y'all do?
Kane is walking through.
Yeah, nothing happens. You go into a room. This door is
Guess
not
I'll
trapped.
follow.
Yep, this door is not trapped. You look in, and sure enough, you see that stuck door that Petra attempted to open. As far as to the other end, there is another stuck stone door.
Wait.
So wait,
Can you
there are two
describe this
doors
better?
right back to back?
Okay, so you guys see the map, right? You have your open door.
That's my question.
Yeah, you went to this door.
Mhm.
That's stuck. When you turn this way to this
right.
door, that's also stuck.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll investigate it, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and investigate the door.
I'm so smart.
So you're investigating it. It looks like that it's been opened before from the inside. So you see the scrape marks, on the floor.
So towards us, it's been opened like
Yeah.
into the room. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a stone door.
Hmm.
I'll see if I can pull it towards us, and if it doesn't, pull towards us.
Hmm. Go ahead and do a strength check for me.
Can I assist with athletics?
You can, or you can just do an athletics with Uris's assistance, or you can Urisa can do a strength check with advantage if you assist.
I'll just nod over to Kane. I'll help you.
Okay, an athletics check's an advantage thing. Tall, cool. So you, Tall, with Urissa's help, you get your fingers into this door, and you, I don't know, maybe you like get on the door frame, like you just do this like thing where it's like you're standing on the door frame sideways trying to pull, and as you pull, and it's moving slowly, but it's moving, and as it opens, you hear a, "What are you doing in my house?"
This is a public sewer.
This is definitely my house. Why are you in my house? As there is a sea hag in this room, like, on her chair, reading a book with a little cauldron boiling.
Girl Scout cookies?
Mind if
Only
we just
if you
like
have
go by?
unless you have Thin Mints, I don't want them.
Oh, look to Melody. We have Thin Mints?
Melody's like starts going through her bag, like, hold on. She pulls out a small bag, like, it's all I have left. It's a small bag. It's like, a small bag of things.
Those aren't
It'll
fun.
cost you 12 gold.
Or
For a small bag of
are
Thin
you
Mints.
trying to get to the door, or what are you
We
trying
just want to
do?
get out of
Why-
here.
Oh, well, go back the way you came.
No, we don't want to go the other way.
That would result in our death, or probably imprisonment first.
Oh, and you think going this way is not going to kill you? You're funny, honey. Like,
Yes.
Well, persuasion check.
Melody?
20. Okay. All right. How do you persuade her, Melody?
I shake the bag of Thin Mints.
It's been so long. I haven't had any children down here because I always eat them.
Maybe you should think about, like, less traps along the way.
I mean, no.
But, like, children aren't going to make their way down here if they know it's dangerous.
Well, not from that direction. You say that, but there's a child with you. Can she stay? I'm starved.
No.
No, she's actually. Melody's just like, what? No.
No, I'm not a child. I'm a halfling. There's a difference.
just keep shaking the bag of Thin Mints. I think we can come to an agreement here.
Yes, 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 yes. And she kind of like waves you through. She doesn't get off of her lazy boy, but she holds her hand out, awaiting the Thin Mix expectantly. You get into the room, and there's another wooden door. It's not stuck or anything, but leading out.
Melody gives her the cookies.
Now get out of my house. Good luck going that way. If you thought you thought the other direction was bad, and she starts to eat her cookies.
What exactly is that direction exactly?
You know.
No.
No.
You don't. So you come into
No.
this sewer not knowing what is here.
That would be correct.
Okay. The warlock killed somebody, and we're on the run from the police. All right.
Good for
We
you,
chose this
sweetheart.
because it was supposed to be easier than the police.
I thought it was an allergic reaction.
It wasn't.
I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just very stressed out. I almost died.
Again. Well, as long as you don't disturb the beast, you should be fine. Just don't get in his line of sight. But Fido is not very permanent on people trying to take his stuff.
What
Trying to
beast?
take stuff?
Yeah, don't take his stuff.
What beast exactly?
Fido.
What is Fido?
He's, roll another persuasion, because she might find it funny if you guys don't leave Fido alone. You know, he's one of those things that's like, and she makes like a mound, and they shamble.
The shambling mound?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what Fido is.
Why do you have a pet shambling mound named Fido?
Why not? Why do you have a child, a cow, and a flail snail?
I am a
Alex.
halfling. Oh, you mean the other one?
We do have a child, Petra.
Because I want one, right? Yeah. He's not my pet. I just said he was his name was Fido. He doesn't belong to me. He doesn't belong to anyone. He is a free roaming shambling mound.
Who named himself Fido?
No, I named him Fido.
Oh, okay.
Now will you get out of my house?
Yes.
Alright.
Go through the wooden door.
The wooden door just opens, it's fine. like, oh man, and you guys wanted to fight that hag. I'm glad you didn't. Like, Thin Mints. I love the absolute chaos of this party sometimes.
I'm glad we didn't have to fight her because of how low me and Mao are for our health.
Alright, so you guys continue down here. You get to the end of the hall. There is, real quick, what room number is that? 7. Alright. It just looks like it is a wooden door. Very simple. Going that way. However, when you look north, you see a stairwell.
Up or down?
Do you want to bother Fido or not? I kind of do.
No. Well, I considered the benefits of having a shambling mound as a pet, but
Okay.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
it
think we
sounds
should
like
just go
Fido has a
upstairs.
lot of good shit.
no. Petra, I'm concerned about your gambling habits as I head towards the stairs.
Alright. You go into the stairs, you see there's another door that leads, also wooden. You go up the stairs, you head up this stone staircase, and you see this archway for a door, but behind it there is a wall. So like think of like having the door, like if you opened a door and there was a door frame and you just had a wall behind you. Like a big stone wall.
Is it an illusion?
That's. Does anyone have detect magic?
I would like to cast fast-moving halfling on the wall. I'm going to attempt to run through the wall.
Okay. Attempt to run through the wall.
This already.
I heard him clap. Bless this party. Make an athletics check.
You know, if she dies, I can summon a demon.
Please do not summon a demon with my corpse.
As you like get halfway through and she says that, you look at her, so now you have to go get your running start back.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
did
your
not
check?
consent to yeah, that's my check.
You
Roll
run
for-
into the wall and you bounce off of it. It hurts.
It's not an illusion.
It's not an illusion.
Can we make the pole go explodey? Can anybody do that?
I think I can. Let me read the specifics of the spell real quick. Yeah, I can totally do that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm gonna back away from the door, like down
Yes.
the hall, so just in case anything comes flying back, I don't get hit with the shrapnel.
I'll place the snail, the cow, the child away from
Casting shatter on the
everything.
wall.
Yeah. Yep, I cast shatter on this wall.
Alright, I gotta read shatter real quick.
Melody's gonna hide behind Tall.
Oh, shatter, I love it. Painfully intense erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered in that point must make a con saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage. Okay, so you're gonna cast shatter on this wall. The wall breaks 10 feet deep.
Right. I think 10 feet deep, there's more wall.
Yeah.
Why is there a door on a wall that doesn't go anywhere?
Maybe we should go talk to Fido.
Yeah, I
anyone
think
want to
Keisha was
make
right.
any sort of investigation or perception checks or
I mean, yes, I would like to see what's up.
Okay, what are you perceiving or investigating?
I am investigating the wall, because
Okay, so
that seems
Petra,
unusual to the stairwell
yeah,
here.
so Petra's like, oh man, what's going on? Kind of goes through Arissa's legs, like to
I have a mild concussion.
having
If you
with
know
a
what I mean.
mild concussion. Like the wall, it's almost like you kind of get. It's not that you went. The wall is pretty much gone. You go through it, and it's not like there's more wall. I'm gonna retcon that. It just seems to go into the void, like a dark, like cave kind of thing. You can hear some running water. It's outside. However, when you kind of pull back and you look on the door frame, on the archway frame, you see the etchings of what looks like runes.
There's some magic going on here.
Hmm.
Can I come and look at the runes?
Yeah,
Do a religion check?
you can come and look at the runes.
Never mind. I will do my religion check, but you know.
Yeah. There's
Want to use a
there-
luck point?
There's luck points everywhere. There's so many of them, guys. Use
They
them.
kind of pelted us with luck points.
Cool.
But it's more fun rolling fours.
Melody rolled a 4 as well on her religion. Pecha rolled a 15.
What do I glean from the room?
It's they're not religious runes. They're
Okay.
definitely arcane runes.
Okay. Well then,
Can I roll an Arcana?
Yes,
What-
you
what-
can. You and Petra roll Arcanas. Melody.
It's the almost dying.
I'm doing my best. I'm just so tired.
and I have a concussion. I don't see your excuse
Maybe
here.
you're just
Hey,
more.
we're in shock. Leave us alone.
I don't know. You have a very hard body.
That's my luck point.
Okay.
That is to investigate since I don't have Incarna trained.
Yeah, no, it's fine. With the 21 Arcana, let's start with that. These are runes. It's actually very familiar. It's like you guys had a weird door frame that also had runes on it that people walked through and vanished in.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out of the tunnel now. I'm getting out of the tunnel.
And it looks like this is some sort of you could, like a teleportation circle almost.
Did we fuck it up?
No, you didn't fuck it up.
Okay.
Nope, you didn't fuck it up. But there's 12 runes total. They're all different, etched into the door frame. And you guys can tell Jin what you guys found. Now that she's back,
Alright.
Jin, guess what they discovered?
Remember that house that you went into? That almost ate me? Well, this thing's got a similar thing going, so I'm gonna stay outside of the fighty range.
I'm taking a vastly sudden interest in that door.
I don't think it's a mimic.
Yeah, there's no holes where the teeth were at like before, but there are the
I'm
runes.
still nervous.
Yeah, there are
Keep almost
runes.
dying.
Going across the around 12 different runes on a doorway. On like the inside of the door frame, like there was at Jess's house. All of them are different.
Do you know if any of the particular runes were glowing at that other place?
You'd have to ask a very concussed Mal. Because he stared right into it.
Mm-hmm.
The bowels of the mimic's tummy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite remember, but possibly. Could I roll an Arcana to discern these runes?
Sure. $13. They are definitely a form of teleportation. They are not active unless they are lit up. You don't know quite how to activate them. It does not. You do not know what languages do you know?
What languages do I know? Hold on. Common, giant, halfling, and orc.
It is none of those.
Oh.
Yeah. What languages does everyone know? Go ahead and share it with me real quick. Just common? Mal, you know more than common. Okay. Elvish. And I know Melody has common and Elvish and Sylvan. Common, Elvish, and under. Cool.
Undercommon.
Oh. Hey, Petra. You know Dwarven.
Also common, but
Yeah. They are definitely Dwarven runes. They are you now go ahead and roll me another check, please, now that you know they're Dwarven runes, to see if you can figure out the pattern.
Arcana?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Nope. You know they're Dwarven runes.
I would like to use a luck point.
Okay. Go ahead.
That is marginally better.
You know that they're dwarven runes. They're not like, and you know that they're coded. So the language that they are, even though that they're dwarven, is not what it's a countdown. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. But and that's like the pattern that's there. But you know that there's a little bit something more to it. You just don't know what that little bit is.
Yeah, I don't know what's up here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little more than that?
They're dwarvish.
Kane is just kind of making a motion with his hand like ah.
Yep.
Okay, Kane is going to attempt to use his knowledge of the void since I rolled accidentally wisdom intelligence save rather than roll.
Yeah, okay.
So himbo of you.
That's gonna be a luck point.
You don't even see the ruins. Go ahead, use your luck. We have lots of luck points to use. Go ahead. On your intelligence roll. Nope. I will let everyone do one more investigation check on it. 12, 11, 16 for Melody, and a 10 for Mal. Cool. All of you, as you're all just kind of stacked, looking around, trying to figure this out, you do know that you see at the bottom of, like, the base of the frame, there is just the slightest bitty hole. Like that. And if you stick your finger in it, it's about as deep as your finger. Does anyone stick their finger in it? No?
I will.
Do we have fingers? Do we have finger-sized sticks lying around somewhere?
Petra's gonna put her finger in there. You put your finger in there, you wiggle it around, you pull it out, and you smell it, and it smells like copper? But you have like some brown scratchings on it, and you figure that blood is actually been poured into this hole before.
Ah. Whose blood do we want to put in here?
Probably the himbos if we got to damage anybody.
I'm okay with that.
So long
In
as
your
it's not
hand.
mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Ken's hand and just cut it with the dagger.
Alright, Kane. You're gonna
I'll stick his hand over the hole.
stick your hand, and it starts to drip inside of the hole, and it doop, doop, doop. And as it begins to fill, you see starting from 12, you see the runes start to glow. 12, 11, 10, 9, and until it goes to the top, all the way down to 1. And you see before you guys what looks like, essentially, you can't see inside of it, but you do see on the other side of the door frame something very dimension doory, plane shifty, traveling sort of thing. And you
Into the void!
No, fuck it. I'm gonna stick my head in and see what's up on the other side.
I'm gonna push her for.
You push her through on 1?
0.
On 0? Okay. Mal goes in through 0. Okay. You, Mal, get, you come out the other end, and you see before you Meraki. um, in a brothel with a bunch of honeys.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Ah, you found the portal. You better go before you get stuck. And you
do
see
you mean,
behind
stuck?
you, the first runes start to glitter and fade.
I am going back through the portal.
It goes as soon as you go back in through, the first rune, beep, is gone, and the second one starts to flicker. You get a feeling that this is a location-based countdown.
Where do we want to go?
Couldn't
So
read the
when it
runes
goes back
properly.
up to
Mhm.
like when it goes through the cycle, like if it's counting back up to the biggest number again, I'll just
Mhm.
stick my head through each time it settles on a number and see which one's which.
Okay. Alright, so you put your head through 2 as it starts to flicker. You have a feeling you have about a round, so 15
Mhm.
seconds between each rune before they go. So you stick your head through the second one, and you come out through, you're surrounded in snow, and there's the door frame on the ground. It's where Jesso's house was.
Pull my head back. Not
Put your
there.
head-
It's cold.
Not there. Okay. It flickers, it goes away, the third one comes. You stick your head in.
Mhm.
You stick your head in, and there is this ornate, elvish, courtly hallway, and 2 armored guards are looking at you, eyes wide, like, can we help you, man?
I'll just hold up my hand and pull a cookie out and said, "Gift from the orcs." That's what put the cookie down and flip my head out.
Alright, you go back in. The second rune flickers away. Okay.
I'll tell everybody this as I probably
Yeah.
get it out.
Okay. Alright. You... The third room comes. You stick your head in.
Mm-hmm.
And you see what looks like the deck of a ship. And people are scrubbing the deck of the ship. No one seems to have noticed you.
I'll put a cookie on the deck and pull back.
Alright. You pull back. You go to the third one. You're on 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just do you keep doing the same thing?
Yep, I'll just going through all of them so we can decide which one we want to end up at.
You put your hand through the 4th. Alright, I'm gonna kind of go through this, right? So if you continue to do this, the 4th one, you are surrounded by hills and halflings. The 5th one, it looks like a rundown seaport with very small glance, maybe some elves. The 5th one is deep in the goddamn fucking Underdark. The 6th one, I dropped my dice, that's okay. The 6th one is another room in the brothel. The 7th one, you go into somebody's office, and there's a man there, and he looks up at you, very, and he's like, "Can I help you?" Like,
I'll put a cookie down.
he's got a
Girl Scout
little,
cookies.
he has a little, star on his forehead with long, shimmering, dramatic hair. Just to put that there. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the 7th one. The 8th one,
I love 2 cookies.
yeah, the 8th one is in the middle of a city that's not Reno. It's much cleaner than Reno. You're assuming this is probably the square of Vesquay, because you've been there before. The 9th one is a military base. Well, it looks like you're in, like, the barracks of a military. The 10th one, looks like you're, And you would know this, Arissa, because you see some Goliath and some Luxodon. It's in Carbador. That's 10. 11, you peek through it, and it's like you're coming out through a rock, and you look up, and there's a volcano. But you also see a crystal there with roots coming out of it. And then the very, very last one is you peek in, and it just looks like somebody's apartment, nobody's home. You come back out, the runes close, and the portal is dead.
Oh, okay. So where are we trying to go after we escaped again?
Someone's apartment, you say?
Well, we could go to the volcano and drop off the crystal, come back really quick, and go to the apartment, crash at their place, and run away.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah,
Did it have
sounds
a
like
nice
plan.
kitchen?
I didn't see, I was just popping in and out.
Oh,
I
okay.
meant a cookie, I think, I'm not entirely sure. It might have been a god or an angel, I'm not sure. I gave
They
a
usually
cookie
are.
to somebody. I
Did
gave
you
the
say
cookie-
one was Vesquet? How about that?
Yes, but I really want to deliver this crystal at the volcano.
Yes.
So the crystals that you have are they're about this big,
Mm-hmm.
and they're individual crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we assume they're teleport stones.
Mm-hmm.
So we assume they're for. This may be a bit bold of me. Travel.
You would probably travel to wherever the roots are coming from.
Yeah, let's go to the volcano then. Sounds fun.
I'm
Alright.
concerned about your danger habits, Petra. But that's alright.
Man, I love
What
the
gets that
option.
away?
Yeah, can I not and just cut my own blood and go to Biscay?
Yeah, I mean you can
I
split
mean,
the party.
if you
Go
want.
ahead. Like you don't have to go into the same ones that everyone wants to go in.
You don't have to follow me. I'm just placing the crystal, but I would like somebody to open this portal back up when I need to return.
Okay.
And who says you're returning? You're probably gonna get whisked.
Melody smacks him. Okay. We'll wait for you. How long do
Thank
you
you.
need us to wait for?
And let's start at 10 minutes.
Okay.
And if I'm not back from placing this crystal by then, go to either Mesquite or the Goliath encampment I told you about.
Or go to that random apartment.
Or the random apartment and steal all their shit.
Sounds good to me.
So, are you taking all of the crystals with you to here?
Well, I assume it only needs the one.
Yeah, you can take
So
yours.
I'll just take the one and leave the
Mhm.
rest with the others.
Yep.
Yes, that makes sense.
Don't put your eggs in one basket, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, you fill this thing up with blood.
Mm-hmm.
And the runes glow again, and they begin their countdown, and you get to the second to last one. You jump through,
Mm-hmm.
and
Taking the
you,
crystal.
yep, you end up kind of coming out of a rock, and there is the doorway there, with the runes on it. It's hot, like it's hot. The crystal is not necessarily close. Like it seems like it's coming out of the base of the mountain. Like it's embedded inside of it, and you can just see like these giant tree roots sort of coming out of it and pulsating and digging into the ground and going into the ground, and as if it is like taking root into this world. You do you have any way to get to? You can climb the roots, but otherwise, how do you plan on getting up to this crystal?
Just gonna climb it.
Okay,
I don't
that'll
have any
be a
teleportation spells on me.
okay. It's
Or
definitely
flying spells.
yeah.
Or flying spells. I'm
Or
not
s-
powerful enough for
yeah.
that yet.
Okay. You begin to climb. I'm gonna need some athletics checks from you, please. Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a total of 5 because it's about how tall it would be to get there. All right, you make your first one. Second one. Wait, athletics are not you, Petra. You're not there.
Oh.
You did not. Did you come through? Did anyone?
Yeah, no, so
Yeah. Did,
the point is that I was going with Arissa.
okay,
Is
so
what
you're going
I
through.
thought. I
Arissa.
was just. Yeah.
Okay.
Did make that so far.
Okay. I needed to. Okay, thank you. So.
Sorry, I wasn't clear on that.
All right. Thank you. So Petra went through. Did anybody else go through with Arissa? Okay, so it's just Petra and Arissa. Cool.
Melody's just trying to make sure that Tall doesn't bail. So
Okay.
she's chilling.
All right, cool. So there's 3 of you in the sewers, 2 of you climbing these tree roots. Okay, Arissa, the second check, you slip. I need you to make a dex check to see if you can grab onto something real quick.
Saber check.
Let's do a save.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You just need to make a 10
Yeah.
to not fall off completely. Go ahead and make the third one to catch up with Petra. Cool. You make the... Alright, 2 more from both of you then.
Do, do, do.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
you slip again on that second one. Petra, you slip on the last one. So let's do Arissa first before she catches up to you. So another dex save from you, please. Cool, you're fine. Go ahead and make your last check to climb. See if the 2 of you are falling together. Yes.
Ooh, that's.
Oh no, that's the dex save from Petra. Petra, you fall down. Take falling damage.
Youch.
To the bot. So I'll let you make 1 more dex save to see if you catch yourself before you get to the bottom. And this is essentially going to have you see if you take 1 or 2d6 falling damage. Okay, cool. So you only take 1d6 falling damage from the fall because you don't fall all the way. So you took 3 falling. Arissa, do you still have 1 more athletics check to get to the top?
21.
21. All right, Arissa, you're at the top. Petra, you are down 3.
Back to climbing.
Back to climbing. 3 athletics checks. That first one, no. Like,
Oh my goodness.
I know it's a 13. All right, you make the save. The second one, yes. That last one, no. But that last one, I will give you advantage if Arissa helps you, since she's probably
I'll
close
just-
enough to help you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys find yourself. There's like this ledge where this crystal is coming out. It is definitely more than 10 minutes. This probably took you guys a good 30 to 35 minutes to climb. So just letting the rest of you know about that and what decision you want to make at this time. Do the rest of you want to put in blood to check on your friends, or do you want to go to another place?
Kane, the blood bank, is willing to give that a try.
Melody is thinking to just do a check-in like every 10 minutes at least.
Hey, 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 hey.
She will also help heal you. She's feeding you cookies while this is happening. Alright? She's not gonna just be like, well, there you go. Keep going. Nope,
I'm just
you
gonna
don't-
shake my head while those 2 are bickering and sit on the floor. And
The first check you see is about when Arissa had her first fall down the route, and then the second check is definitely Petra almost falling down the route. So you've seen your friends trying to climb essentially around like 70 to 80 feet worth of climb up these routes to get to this crystal.
So Melody, whenever she pops back in, she always just goes, so it's going well. They just need a little bit more time. I think we can be a little bit patient with them.
Okay.
They're doing a great job. And she's like shifty eying, like, please, please believe me.
Okay. Alright, so you're just popping your head in and out and like, okay, cool. So Petra and Arissa, you're at this ledge, where this crystal is at. Go ahead and roll me perception checks real quick. 20. Okay. Nothing. Cool.
That's about right.
Arissa, as you are up here, you hear this. And you can even feel like the walls kind of, or the side of the mountain sort of vibrate. And like pebbles kind of fall from the side. And do you look up?
Yeah.
You look up, and a little bit higher up on the ledge into the other side is like another ledge, and you see this colossal figure curled up on it, feathered, snoring.
I'll just grab Petra and just go, shh.
Mm-hmm.
What is that exactly?
We don't fuck with it, and it won't fuck with us.
Good point. Can I make a roll to figure out what it is though?
Yeah, you can try. What are you rolling?
Investigation, I guess.
Investigation.
Nature.
Nature. Okay. It's a big fucking bird. And when I say colossal, that is its classification. There's only one known colossal creature in lore, which is the Tesseract. This is not it. So this is beyond that kind of lore. But with a 19 investigation, you might recall some, because you can speak Dwarven, you might recall some knowledge in like some Dwarven lore about the Sleeping Giant. Because this volcano is translated to the Sleeping Giant. So, you know, maybe it's not talking about the volcano.
That makes sense.
Because the volcano's definitely not sleeping. There's some little lava plumes just kind of leaking all over the place. She awake. The giant bird is, the colossal bird is not.
Mm-hmm.
Whisper. So Petra can hear. We'll go back down just a few feet. So we're hidden. And Gerald could put the crystal on the fucking tree.
I'm fairly certain we're not going to be disturbing him any. Notice the belching flames from the top of this mountain.
Maybe, you get used to a certain sleep sound. Maybe that's what's going on.
This giant bird has been sleeping here long enough for the mountain to be named after it. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Alright. Just continue on to this place where I gotta put this crystal.
So are you putting all the crystals there, or just one?
No, just the one. Just the one. 'Cause
yours?
I left the rest with the others.
Zhao, you guys kind of slide away down the route and let Zhao put this crystal down. Zhao, there's a faint glow from both of them, a matching faint glow from both of them, and this energy sort of from the smaller crystal kind of wraps into Zhao, but then slurps back. It's almost like Zhao doesn't have what's required.
I'm pretty sure it has to be us. Yeah.
I'll just call Zhao back, take the crystal, and give Zhao to Petra. He will eat your pocket if you're not careful, as I go to climb up the crystal.
I'm climbing up with you.
Phaedra's not leaving you. Around this time, you guys, Melody, you pop your head in as Orisa is trying to give Zhao to Petra. I will say, I'm gonna say this out of characterly, guys, to make this easier on me as a dungeon master. You will get teleported if you properly connect these crystals. There's a and there's a whole adventure written on getting back. So, I need you to make a choice if you're staying here in this world or going somewhere else. like out of characterly, that's what's gonna happen.
Orisa doesn't know what's beyond this crystal. She
No.
would just do it because she was asked.
Okay. But
That's her choice, and
Mhm.
that's ultimately my
Yeah.
choice because she doesn't
Yep.
know.
so, my question is everyone staying, or are you following Orisa who see... You know what? We'll see you at some point, just... Since you guys are there, you know that Melody is popping her head in and out. Do you guys encourage them to join you, or does Petra or Orisa just say no, stay where you're at?
So Petra really wants to know what's at the other end of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is. But she's not going to encourage or discourage. She's going to be like, hey, the weather's nice.
The weather's nice.
If you want to come.
The weather's nice at the base
But
of this
whatever.
volcano. What do you guys want to do? Do we want to take a $5 so I can go to the bathroom and you guys can decide what you want?
Yeah.
Alright, table talk for you guys. I'm gonna run an ad so y'all don't necessarily have to hear all the table talk. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get some water. Y'all guys make a decision on what you do. We'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, ultimately, stop Orisa saying no, we got other things to do, or, I mean, she could be convinced saying,
Does it get us away from the cops?
yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
It does get us away from the cops.
It does get us away from the cops.
But like another thing too is that like we don't know that you guys are gonna be teleported.
Right, that's the thing, we don't know that we're gonna be zipped off.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, Petra and Orisa could be off elsewhere, and we could bring in 2 new different characters who just pop up.
Oh, I already have a character from Petra's backstory, so I'm going to bring in.
Well, cause like yeah, because like what would happen like on Melody's end if they don't, like if we don't go with you guys is like the moment she realizes you guys are gone, she's gonna be like, well, and then go to the apartment and
Deal with
hope
the guys.
like. Yeah, like, well, like fingers crossed that, like, you know, because she has a lot of faith in you guys. Plus, they can't just, like, leave the child and the cow and the snail. Like, someone has to stay behind to take care of them. So, I mean, why not take over this apartment until you guys get back?
I'm down.
That's legit, that's legit.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean...
Convince the shiny-haired person to like let us stay with booze and cookies.
I mean, I
Yeah.
made best friends with the shiny hair person, and I left cookies with them.
Like, we don't know whose apartment this is, but, like, you know, it'll be fine.
I mean, we've been making friends this entire time.
Yeah. it'll be fine. At least we'll have a place for
Yes.
Petunia and and,
And
and
Gregory.
yeah, it's well. I guess that's what we're doing. We're gonna hold down the fort till you guys get back. Taking over, who knows what apartment that is.
Ours
Who
now.
knows,
I
honestly.
know it's ours now. It's their fault for having a teleportation thing to it.
I mean, Arisa has people in her backstory that you definitely could meet. Yeah, okay. We're gonna full term split the party, I guess.
Uh,
And by split, we do mean murder, too. I mean, not murder, but you know.
Lich says that he doesn't want to split the party. His mic isn't working all of a sudden.
Hmm.
And somehow Kane had an idea that it was a teleportation magic thingy. But like, I think we'd have to roll for that possibility.
Quite, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Arisa wasn't told beyond, you need to put these things here.
Yeah.
Then she would have told you if they were teleportation things outside of that. She just doesn't know what they do.
Yeah.
She just thinks they're tied to their plane of existence, not others.
Yeah. And I mean, like, we have other crystals. We can just.
Right.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
Okay, so Petra and Arisa jettison off into the unknown.
I think, though, that to our understanding, though, is that we thought these crystals were to teleport to each other,
Yeah.
not to different locations.
Yeah, because that's what Arisa thinks. They're just
Mhm.
connected to each other.
Yeah. So like that it's not that we know that they're like teleport to a different world. We think that they're teleport to whoever's holding the other crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she only took one.
Yeah.
And
That's
the other
yeah.
ones. Yeah.
She doesn't need the other ones because the other ones, in her mind, in her thinking, aren't connected.
I mean, either way, it would have to be a roll.
Yeah.
It's Val's call by that point, like from what you want to do. Because that's like a lot of outside knowledge that you're trying to put into your character right now.
Ooh.
Hello, lovely lady.
Hi.
Welcome
Still
back.
waiting on Mal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
But
only
we'll give
decision
you a
I am not
rundown.
yeah, the only decision that I am not prepared to continue this campaign with is splitting the party. Oddly enough.
See?
Yeah.
So there's two possibilities that we're talking about essentially. One is that we stick with the whole entire like no one knows
Yeah.
that they're gonna be teleported, and then Melody, Mal, and Kane go and take over this apartment until they get back. But whatchamacallit, there's also the other possibility that like we decide to go with them for who knows, but like we have to find a way to like kind of like propel the group to just go together,
Okay.
because no one knows that that's going to happen, so there has to
Yeah.
be like a reason.
Yeah, you
For them
do.
to-
Y'all do know that these are long distance waystones. Like you are aware of that. And
Yeah.
like that was something that was made decently clear one time. And there are several on this planet, not just that have roots coming out of it, not just this one. So you do know that these are waystones. So it's the choice of going in with Arissa and going to whatever is on the other side of that, which I am 100% prepared for, or it's not, and convincing Arissa to come back for now, because you know where it's at, and then dealing with whatever is on your world, sort of thing. Um, there's enough waystones per person here, not the child. I will also point that out. The tokens. So there's 5 of them for you. Total.
So maybe we can take over this apartment, leave the child and the cow and the snail. At least then they have a home to stay in, and then we can. Because we're gonna take over that place. At
It's
least
just
we
our
know they're
apartment now.
okay. Because if they can't come with us, then they're just gonna be left in this volcano.
Mm-hmm.
So dump the child, cow, and snail off of the apartment, saying, call this number, and Arissa will give the family number.
Oh,
to
Jesus
Ryan.
Christ. Yeah.
And say, call this number.
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, I mean, we'll take over the apartment. Melody's gonna see, like, she might, if they go to the apartment, she's gonna wanna investigate real quick just to make sure it's safe. Other than
Okay.
that, it'll be fine.
Alright, so let's play this out then, because we got the time. Alright, let's cut to Petra and Arissa. Melody, you stick your head out. They're kind of like mid-route, like chilling on a route, trying to figure out what to do. What do you do, Melody? You got about 15 seconds.
Melody screams, "How's it going?"
Arissa goes,
Melody,
It's going fine.
Melody screams, "Can you come back so we can talk about things?"
I'll pick up Petra and say, yep, and just yeet myself down.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna eat. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check for yeeting. Cool. So you you make it down, but you might have sprained your knee. Like,
That's fine.
you sprained your knee from the impact. But you are down and back through the portal and back into the sewer. Alright.
So there's a giant fuck off bird at the top of the mountain.
It's been sleeping there for a very long time.
No shouting.
Is it pretty?
Yeah, it's a
It
bird.
probably would be if it wasn't in an active volcano, or, I mean, right next to an active volcano. It's sort of got that ashen gray look to it at the moment.
I mean, we could go try and wake it up if you want.
Pet bird.
Pet bird.
We could just like climb on its back and like fly it around.
I think we lack enough food to feed it.
It could eat our enemies.
Exactly.
That might not be enough food to feed it.
I
We
No,
don't
no,
have
we have
enough
all of the
enemies.
cops who are after us. There's tons of enemies.
We could just give it an entire city.
That seems unethical.
Just let it eat the cops and the criminals. It's fine. Which seems redundant now that I say it like that.
But it's fine, but Jal can't place the pistol on it himself. I would have to stick it on there.
Or any one of us, really.
Your god didn't task you with this, but yes, and one of us.
My god isn't asking anyone much of anything at the moment, so...
Therefore, my god is the one true god. Yes,
No, it isn't, but okay.
it is.
Let's say 30 minutes.
Melody's just like
Should
slowly
we drop
raise-
the kid off the apartment and go after you?
Melody's just raising her hand.
Yes, Melody.
Speaking of apartment, like Kane was saying, I think we should go to this apartment, take over, get some rest, and then we can go check this bird out.
That is very smart, Melody.
I'm liking this idea of a catnap.
That
Yeah,
sounds fine.
like a good amount of rest.
Okay.
How many
I'll
beds are
just-
there in this apartment?
Who knows? I just cut my hand and stick it on top of the two.
And you wait for it to go, and you get to the room that is to the apartment. And you all jump through this.
Yep, shove the snail in, shove the
I love it.
child and everybody else through.
I love it. Alright. You all jump through the portal. You end up in... I can't believe this guy wasn't statted out. That's okay. I was looking to see if the bird was statted out. It's not. I'm gonna have to do it from scratch.
So you're saying we could adopt it?
We
If it
really
has
can't.
stats,
Hey,
it
if we
can
roll
fail.
high enough, roll high enough.
If it has stats, it
stats
can
it.
be seduced.
Looking at the other stats in it, supplement, no. Like the other creatures in the supplement, no. Like, the supplement that I'm looking at is called the Kaiju Guide. So, no. The,
No pet kaijus?
no pet kaijus yet. So you guys jump to this portal, you all sort of crumble into this apartment. It's a well-lit apartment. It's got some decent furniture, very modest, but, Arissa does not look familiar. But yeah, go ahead and roll some, whatever you guys want to do. What do you do in this apartment? You all go through it, and you're in a modest, one-bedroom apartment.
I'm just keeping my 12 roll. I'll just glance around and stick George kind of on the wall, settle the
Mhm.
child and cow down on the sofa.
Just stick the
I look for
snail on the
stationary
wall.
with a name on it.
Alright, so with your 12 perception, 19 investigation for Petra, that's what you rolled for the apartment?
Oh no, that was before that.
Okay.
I'm looking for anything that might just give me an idea it might be Jess's place in this case.
Yeah. You need
I'm
to
gonna see if there's anything of value that I can snatch.
Alright. For
I'm going to also look for things of value so I can prevent anyone else from snatching them.
Joke's on you, I rolled higher.
Alright, so we'll go down to Melody. You want to go ahead and roll as well?
Yeah, might as well. Let's see here and investigate.
Alright, very nice. Let's start with the perception at the top, which was 12. As you're looking around, Arissa, the thing you definitely notice is that this is probably an apartment building on top of like retail, so you're on like the second or third floor of something. And you can look outside and you can see that you are in a city. It's not Reno. Most likely Vesque. The lot of you sort of keep looking around. Tall, you don't find anything. Mowski, you definitely find the safe. A safe in here.
A safe.
It's locked, but there is a safe here. Petra, you don't find the safe, but you definitely see Mao hovering over something. And then with Melody, which are 20 investigation, you maybe end up with yourself in the bedroom because the door isn't closed, and you find a desk. And there is some stationery there, and there's some very familiar handwriting that you've encountered. In your
I want to read
boy's-
it.
You're in your boy's apartment.
Hey. Melody just like pops her head out. Hey guys, we're gonna wait till the owner comes back before we go on our adventure. Just saying, okay, this is happening. All right, Marissa, you're welcome. She like pops back into the room.
Thank you.
What
I
you
investigate
got
the
there, Mal?
safe?
1 second. What's that, Petra?
I was saying, what you got there, Mal?
Oh.
I got me a safe.
Do you want help opening it?
Well, I was gonna look at it to see how hard it was to open first.
Oh,
and then
yes.
if I can't do it myself, I'll ask for some help.
It's a
I
combination.
believe in
Yep,
you.
it's a combination lock.
Have any like? Actually, I'll just roll. Never mind. I get nothing.
Aww.
So are we leaving the kids at Clan Dad, bro, and going on an adventure?
At some point.
We need to rest first.
Well, yeah,
we need to
obviously
open
we're
the
classing
safe
it their
first.
hobby place, but first.
How large is this safe?
And does it have
It's a
teeth?
personal safe. Mm-hmm.
How big is the safe?
It's a personal safe, like you would keep important documents, or like small safety deposit things and that kind of stuff.
Does anybody know Jessup's birthday?
No.
I don't think that's necessary.
What? I thought you guys were married to him. What? You don't know his birthday?
How about his dad's birthday? What? Giant pig gone could be his thingy. It's a combination lock.
Melody
Got
like
any
pop-
better ideas?
She like screams to the other room. They are having issues. It wouldn't be his birthday.
You never know. He does have daddy issues. He could be looking for like the guy's acceptance and acknowledgement for his awesomeness. Anyway,
I'm gonna see if it's a cheap safe just to entertain Mal and try and listen and just try and wiggle the clicking.
What
of
was
the
that? I
knob.
can't. I'm sorry. I can't process auditory what you just said. Try it. Try again.
I'm gonna try and see if it's a cheap safe and just try and wiggle the dial and see if I can listen to the clicking.
Tull, are you smart enough to do that?
I do have thieves' tools.
No,
have
you
profi-
don't.
No,
No,
you
no, no, no. You said you have a
I have
proficiency in thieves'
proficiency in
tools,
thieves' tools. I have proficiency in thieves' tools. I don't.
but
have
you
thieves'
don't have them on you.
but Arista does.
Oh my god.
All right, I need help. Let's open the safe. Team effort.
All right, it's a two. Then there you go. You
I just
get-
put my hand on it and cast Shatter on the.
You do that without like. I'm just saying, people are hovered around the safe, so you guys are gonna.
It's a
take-
learning experience for all of us.
All right, roll your damage for shatter, please, so that everyone that was standing around the safe has to make that save. As you break
It's
shit.
low damage.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
But like, yes, the safe breaks, and the table breaks, the walls break, like you shake the house. Like, so that happens. Like, good job. I love this party so much. It's like, how do we figure this shit out? We fucking break it. Like,
Melody just like pops her head in and she's like, all right, who let her break stuff?
I don't think we let her do anything.
I did. Ask for help.
No.
all right,
Guys.
so.
This is where Petunia's gonna live. Like we can't break
Oh
stuff.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Why? Oh no.
Hold on, I need my DMG guide. There
What's
was
in the
so
safe?
Good. This is good.
What's in the
No.
box?
What was
What's
in
in
the
the box?
the two potions that are in there shatter as well. And then the third vial also shatters. and I have to see.
Did
Oh
we make
no!
mustard gas?
Oh no!
We may have made sarin gas.
Even better.
So on top of the damage, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't want to punish you guys
Does
for
this
doing
place have
this.
a equivalency to what's going on in California? It's a girl! Shatter!
It's a girl.
Actually,
Yes.
it's the boy.
It's pink
Now
and
all
blue.
of
It's
California
twins.
knows.
I have to find.
California doesn't exist in this world. It does now.
It does now. Listen, if Reno can exist, then California exists. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the magic items. Hold on, because there was something in there that.
Is the safe made of lead by any chance?
No, it's not. It was made out of.
Okay,
steel.
then it's fucked.
It was made out of iron. It was made out of iron.
See, I was just going to break it open, with a hammer and a chisel.
That worked so well when you tried to
alright.
break down the door.
I need everyone
There are
to
lots of
make-
things I have broken.
I need everyone to make me D's that are within 30 feet. Which is probably everyone but Melody. DC
Really?
15 con saves, please.
Oh, thank God it's gone. I may come to regret that, but yes!
Oh man, Arissa. Arissa.
I mean, it's fair. She's right on top of the safe.
Yep. Arissa. You become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably. A creature affected in this way is incapacitated and suffocating. As long as it is conscious, a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect on it on a success. A lesser restoration spell can also end the effect on this creature. There was a vial of dust of sneezing and choking. Arissa's choking. What do you guys do?
I'm not doing shit.
Oops.
Does anyone have lesser
I-
restoration?
I can end it. Using 5 points of my pool of healing, but I'd like this to go a few turns first.
Okay,
Oh,
I have
no.
to.
Arissa's
I have
bigger
to
than
look
you.
at
She
the
could throw you.
suffocating
Is
rules.
this a magical situation?
All right, so you have. So go ahead and real quick. What is your Constitution, Arissa?
It is 16, so +3.
So +3. So you have 4 saves to. You have to make it the save 4 times. Because I'm looking at the rules for suffocating. A creature can hold its breath for a number equal of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier. When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for the number of rounds equal to its con modifier. So you have 4 minutes, and then you have 4 rounds to survive. I'll give you 1, essentially, but then you have to start making death saves, because you will be suffocating. It's not good. So go ahead and make some saves for me, please. Con saves.
Con saves?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, you make it on the last one. Somehow you are you're coughing, you're dry heave. When you cough so much, you start to dry heave.
Yeah.
You know? Story of my life, almost every time I eat tomatoes. It's disgusting. You have snot coming out of your face and of your orifice, and you're and then finally your lungs extract this dust. And you are free from choking to death.
Just clean my face and just wipe it on Petra's armor. It's open.
What's remaining in there? So, the things that were, there's 2 scrolls remaining in there. because all of the potions shattered, all of the gym shattered. Like, so, but there are 2 scrolls in there.
What are the scrolls?
The real wet scrolls.
You
I'll
look
scoop
through
up the dust,
the 2
so
scrolls.
we have a bunch of gym
Yep.
dust.
The 2 scrolls that are in there is a scroll of Knock and a scroll of Toll the Dead.
Hmm.
Why have you done this?
Mal wanted it open. I got it open.
Now we have scrolls.
The gold and silver and copper also technically shattered. That's how shatter works, guys. Sorry. So there's gold dust if you guys want to sweep up the gold dust and see if you can get the gold
Sweep
dust.
the gold dust.
You're just gonna try, it's like, oh look, gold dust, and you're gonna try and sweep it. Sometimes you sneeze. Go ahead and roll me a survival real quick now. If you're sweeping up gold dust. You get nothing.
Terribly.
You can't get shit. out of
Terribly.
The gold dust.
I might as well be snorting it.
Yeah. I don't recommend.
What happens if you do snort gold dust?
I have no idea. I know you could drink it because rich people have it on their food all the time, but
It is true. But you can keep the scrolls if you want, Mal.
I don't really have any use for them. Who wants scrolls?
Melody or Petra.
Melody just takes
Petra,
her.
do you want the knock scroll so that you can finally manage to hit the knocker?
I can
That's
take
not how
them,
knock works,
sure.
but good. That's about what I think Mal knows at what knock does. Knock is like one of the most useful spells in the world. Yeah. It's not quiet, I'll put it to you that way, but it works. So yeah, you guys are in this poor guy's living room is shattered. The bedroom's fine, the kitchen is fine, but this house is a mess. And you hear a knock on the door.
This is on you, Arissa.
You're right. I'll go open it. What?
You open and there is an old gnome lady. So you open it and you go, what? And there's no one there, so you look down and there's a gnome lady. She goes, oh, pardon me, I did not realize that Jesso was having a guest over. Is everything okay in there? I heard an explosion.
It was just Arissa's temper. It's fine.
Oh, is he having a
Accurate.
party? Is he home? I haven't seen him in a few days.
He's busy.
Oh, okay. Deception check, please. I mean,
Is
or
that
persua-
deception or persuasion?
I think it's deception. Okay, yeah.
14.
She'll be like, he is quite a busy fellow. Okay, well, please keep it down, as it is 2:00 in the afternoon and time for my nap. And she waddles over to her apartment across the hallway. It's just a nosy
Just like-
neighbor.
Thank you for checking in.
Oh, you're welcome, ma'am.
Shut the door.
Alright.
I guess we should clean up.
No.
But we have to have a nice area for the kid to live. We can't live in squalor.
She's not living here. Jessa wants to feed her to a god.
That's what her previous parents wanted to do as well, to be fair.
The orcs will not feed a child to a god. We will wait till they are of age before doing that.
That's so much better?
I mean, they get
It
the
is.
choice. They don't just get thrown at the god and then eaten. They get to choose. Isn't that the basis of freedom and shit?
No,
Well,
Isn't
but
that how
gonna go look
capitalism
over the
works, guys? Like,
like you know the paperwork that Melody found. She's gonna just like look at everyone and then just walk away again and go back to like reading through it to see if she can find any information.
All right.
Maybe he'll be back soon or something.
Yeah,
you know?
go ahead and roll an investigation for me. On you
I'm
going
gonna
through the
laugh so
paperwork.
hard if the combo for the lock was in there.
A 12. The combination for the lock was not in there.
Well,
Most
it would
of
have been
this-
funny if it was.
So you see a natural gas bill that is past due. Someone has not paid for his gas in a while.
How much is it?
It's like you have a feeling the way that the gas bill is brought up, like you look through it, it's essentially he lets it go overdue until he can pay an entire gold because he can't touch silver.
That makes sense.
Why doesn't he just make a deal with the gas company just to pay a monthly installment of gold? Anything that carries over can go into this next bill.
You're trying. He's probably tried to do that at some point, but you know how companies, you know how they be like that. Yeah, no, it's mostly just bills. Like this is his house. Like this is his
Bills.
this is one of his places of residence. You do realize that you're in Vesque, so you teleported on the entire other side of the continent. Vesque is the capital city of. It's actually where you got your job originally to investigate in Greymore. So you guys, I don't know where you guys have houses, but if you have a house in Vesque, this is your home. If not, this is not your home. Sort of thing. But this is sort of big adventurer's town. It's a since you guys aren't going back to the sewers, bring you to the map. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have to change world maps on you guys just yet. Yeah, it's the capital city of the human city-state, the human state. It's ruled by as far as you're concerned, a human by the name of Arlo, and she is, yeah, it's practically home. So yeah, you have no idea when Jesso's gonna be back. But it does seem like he comes here often because his neighbor was worried about him.
Did the cops know that? Are they looking for us here as well as in
You're
Reno?
in a news probably hasn't even spread yet to Vesque yet.
Okay.
It's several weeks.
So, Melody's gonna start cooking dinner.
There
Check
are
out the
fresh. There
fridge.
are some fresh groceries. So
Okay, cool. So that means that he will be back eventually since it's fresh groceries. But she's gonna just be like, so let's tidy up, guys. And we can rest. And my family does have a home. Not too well. We have to figure out exactly where we are, but my family does have a home here.
yeah, you have a
Go
summer
ahead.
cottage here.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and take our. And she like looks at like Petunia, and we can take everyone there, and it'll be fine, and they can live there, and I'll hire some maids to take care of them.
Okay.
No worries.
That makes sense.
Melody, how are you feeling?
He's just like, well, like I need a really good sleep.
Yes, besides that, we did commit a murder.
And it's like every single time like Melody hears that, she just goes, "It was an allergic reaction." And then so that's the way she's compensating for the situation. Like,
Larissa just nods and goes over to you, pats your shoulder. You know, my first murder was done at the age of 13 when I was attacked by a wandering tribe. You get used to it. It's a point of survival.
Murder is different from self-defense.
It is the same.
Melody's just like, okay, and she just goes back to cooking.
Arissa will give you a small wreath of bioluminescent mushrooms. A gift. I know it's not a puppy, but I think a snail is a good compensation for a puppy.
Melody's like,
The snail is
You
currently
know-
eating Jesso's houseplant.
Melody's like, Orissa, how about next time we see something and it's cute, I'll let you know if that's what I want. That
If it's a
No.
dragon, I will get it for you.
okay, I like dragons.
Yes. You
Dragons
cook
are
very well,
sentient
and I'm very impressed with what you do. Pat, pat.
Thank you. She's like chopping stuff.
I will...
Just like letting herself like just like take over this kitchen that's not even her.
Yeah, if anyone else would like to have some roleplay scenes, this is the time to do it. I will let you guys build some character relations here. If you thus need, I am all for it. Does anyone else like to have conversations with each other? No?
I'll actually give Mao some, like, cheese and bread that might be there. You did good, Mao. I'm proud of you as well.
Aw, thank you. And it's hardened milk.
Yes. Or
Why are you looking at me like that, Petra? It's hardened milk. That's what
I
cheese
feel like
is.
Petra is like just trying to not regret the decision to come along with the group right now.
I'm gonna throw a piece of cheese at Petra.
It's not hardened milk, it's
It is hardened milk. It's hardened rotten milk. Yeah.
it's fermented milk is I
That's
think more
rotten.
accurate.
what's the difference?
I mean there isn't a major difference, it just
You're so
So it's
pedantic.
rotting milk.
Does Kane have a piece of cheese?
Yeah, I'll give Kane some food too. Like snacks to hold us over until Melody's done.
Oh boy, milk loaf.
we're gonna need more than one bed. I hope.
The floor is comfortable, Petra.
Yeah, I'll just curl up into a little ball. It's fine. I don't even need a fucking blanket. It's great.
You do look cute on the little blankets we found, though.
That is true. And I'm gonna curl up in a little ball.
We're still lacking in floor space.
You're small, we could stick you on a shelf.
Maybe she could sleep in a cupboard.
That too.
I'm gonna go find a hotel.
Yes.
And
Please
Petra's
come
like
back.
going to casually walk out of the apartment. Just like, no, I'm done with this for now.
If you run into our husband, tell him he's here, or tell him we're here.
And that he's a dick.
Yeah, where's our child support?
He owes us money.
Yeah. For child support in particular, I didn't know. Does he even know you have a child?
Yes.
Well, we have a child, I guess.
Yep. You're now involved. You're part of our
Yep.
big family.
I'm an accomplice.
To
That's why I
murder.
throw cheese at you.
Yes.
If you want a dragon, Petra, I will find one for you too.
I would not like a dragon. That is
about a
very
drake?
dangerous.
A drake because it's smaller.
Also
A dragon
very
might be
dangerous.
intimidating to a halfling.
What about a wyvern?
Still quite dangerous to own as a pet.
We could get you an owlbear.
No. What person in their
Maybe-
right mind would want an owlbear?
I would. They're cute and owly and bearish. It's great.
No, none of that.
You know, if we pull our money together, we could afford a war elephant.
I could
Now
probably
that's
carry a
good
lot.
idea.
Petra wants a war elephant. Melody wants a dragon or a puppy. Mal, what do you want?
Well, I got the flail snail, right?
You
'Cause
got
I thought
the
it was
flail
cute.
snails, yes, yes. You got the flail snail, fair enough. Kane, how about a cat?
Kane wants to fuck an brain.
He what? I didn't hear you.
Kane wants to fuck an brain.
Still didn't process that. I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry, my mic's breaking up. Kane
We'll
wants
get
to
you
fuck
a-
an brain.
They'll get you a dog.
A support dog.
So I heard that Kane wants something brain. That's what I heard.
A functioning brain, like that not being an idiot.
A
A functioning brain.
A functioning brain. Okay. I just could not auditorily process that word whatsoever. Sorry, that's just my own auditory problems. Okay, so Kane wants a functioning brain. Alright, so the lot of you, Melody, you began to cook this meal. Go ahead and roll me cooking tools, please. Your cooking tool proficiency, please. What are you making?
She's kind of just making, probably like a stir fry.
Okay.
Cooking utensils.
Do you get any feast yet, or with your subclass?
Let's see. I think I need one more level to do
One
it.
more level.
Mhm.
College of Cuisine. Yep, Inspirational Feast is not until level 6. Okay. Alright, so as you're kind of like cooking dinner, the sun begins to set outside, and you start to get the feeling maybe Justin's not showing up tonight, but you have taken over his apartment, and you guys can get the benefits of a long rest until the next day. The next day, who wakes up first? Who is like the early riser? Yeah?
Because the tribe would always get up early, and that's how she would start her day.
You see the hustle and bustle of carriages and carts outside. There is, a French press there if you want to make coffee. So you're welcome to do that. The house is still kind of a mess, and you see the portal flicker. That's in the normal door, but the portal flickers, and in walks Gesso, and he stops and he stares at you.
I'll just hold up my hand as Eldritch Blast forms from my hand. Hey.
He turns around and he goes back to the portal.
I'll reach out and grab him, pull him back.
What are you doing in my apartment? Did you seriously? How? How did you do this?
Melody walks out of the bathroom like half awake.
Were you sleeping in my tub?
She's like, No, I just had to tinkle. Oh, hey, you're here.
Why is my house in shambles?
I owe you some groceries. I made some stir fry. There's leftovers though, so feel free to help yourself. She's like wandering back towards the bedroom.
A few minutes later, Petra leaves the bathroom as well. No, I was sleeping in your tub. Thanks for waking me up. Good morning. I do not believe we've met.
No, you picked up another one.
I'm
where's
just gonna sleepily be like, this one, Petra, is not actually a child. She's apparently a halfling. And then stretch like a cat.
That would
How
be
did
correct.
you do this? I want to speak with the manager. He's just sort of like, how did you get here?
I'm a very
Teleporting bits.
powerful warlock.
He's gonna look at you and look at the portal. You figured out how to use the portals.
Also, sorry about your safe.
You stole from me? My safe?
We
What
did
did
not
you-
steal from you. Let's be clear.
No,
We
no,
mostly
Hatred
just blew
didn't
it up.
steal. Hatred didn't steal. I might have.
Melody walks out of the room, goes into the kitchen, starts pouring herself a glass of water, and looks at him. For the record, I didn't do anything. I just helped myself to groceries. She just starts drinking the water casually, like this is her own home.
Why do you... Why? Why? Did you not get the hint that I didn't want this? And he, like, motions at all of you. Whatever this is, I don't want it. Like...
Your house almost ate me, so you're stuck with me now.
Well, that's what you get for upsetting my house. Wait!
Mel-
Did you smash my house?
no,
I
something
went
else
there.
did.
I went there, I came out, and it was destroyed.
Something else did it.
Yeah, can't take credit for smashing the house. Honestly, was too afraid to fight it.
Something else did it. Oh, by the way, so you agreed though, you want nothing to do with our party, correct? That's what you said, sir.
He's just standing there, like, looking at the ground, wide-eyed, just, like, like his
That's not my
wheels are
biggest
just turning.
Answer, Melody. You need to answer this question.
You're in my house and I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Mel, she's like, please, just humor me a little bit, sir, because I'm not gonna say anything here, but like one of us is playing favorites, just
He's
but
not
anyways,
lying.
it's not like I'm in a better position with your family or anything. Just let me know. If
Wait,
you want
what?
anything to do you want nothing to do with our party, right? Like that's what you're telling me here.
He rolled a nat 20 on his insight. Are you trying to trick him? I'm gonna ask the question so it's for you to answer. Are you trying to trick him to say that he wants nothing to do with Achi
Yes.
included? Mm-hmm. So he's going to look over at you and he's like, if you are not directly related to me through my god or my blood, then no, I don't want anything to do with you. The child? That's a different story. I smell the cow.
Melody's like, well, we kind of adopted her though, so
Sure, you got paperwork for that?
she
Because
was
I have
left with
paperwork
us.
for that.
Well, like, if that was the case, she would have been left with you. Unfortunately, Sexy Fox Lady had some difficulties. We didn't do it, for the record.
He was murdered by an angel of death.
I know.
Well, glad we're not bringing bad news as well.
Nope, I guess not, but the Angel of Death is trying to get rid of all of us. And
Who is
everything.
us exactly?
Clerics,
Just to be clear.
God, anyone who's keeping the gods tethered to this world, and if they can't get rid of us, then they go after the god itself.
That makes sense.
I heard that the priestess of Saloon was finally taken. It's a crafty woman she is. The assassin.
Yeah. That would be
Scary
your
stuff,
wife.
that.
I heard they're looking for an orc, though.
Yes, they are. They are indeed.
Just an orc?
Anyone associated with her?
Yeah, you're all
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Are you... He's gonna look at Arissa. Are you working with the Angel of Death?
I don't know if they are an angel, but I do follow the god of death. I am the warlock of such things.
That puts us at odds. Once again, it seems. So. You gonna give me my kid? Peacefully or forcefully?
What are you gonna do with her?
Well, I'm gonna keep her away from the assassins and anyone related to them, and looks over at the fucking orc.
That's legit. That's legit.
To be
Yeah.
fair, our daughter has been quite the adventurer and can look after herself.
Right, you think she can take out whatever took out gods? Her mother?
I'll look right to him and just step closer to him. As long as she doesn't follow your god, she is perfectly fine.
She's a child. She's not fine.
But no, you cannot have this child. She is going to the orcs.
I'm perfectly okay with you taking the child. If you're gonna fight us, just fight Arissa. I mean, maybe some of the others, but I'm cool with it. You seem like a responsible parent.
Petra,
He has a house that eats people. Well, had a house that eats people.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't anymore. And if you hadn't noticed, we've destroyed his house significantly more than he's done any harm to us.
Almost killed me. Still a little mad about that.
Hmm.
Almost, though. You notice. The almost.
It wasn't for lack of trying.
Petra, this child will be sacrificed to his god.
What? Who said that?
Your foxy wife.
She's not a sacrifice. She's gonna be a wife.
Correct.
Give
That's
more
almost
children.
worse.
Like,
That's
That's
You are
almost
gross.
worse.
it's significantly worse. Whereas the orcs let you choose, Petra, we do not impose this upon our children.
I mean, that's fine.
he just like walks past all of you and just like starts boiling water. It's like, I just need some coffee before I make any decision here. Oh my god.
Melody's just like, do you have a headache? I got some
Yes,
tea for that.
I don't need tea.
I got some
Does
booze.
this look
It's
like
really-
it's a tea house to you? No. And like he opens the can and it just smells of chicory as he like just, does this look like a tea house to you? Do I look like some fancy noble? No.
But it'll get rid of your headache.
The headache is out of annoyance, not sickness. Because I'm trying to figure out what to do with the lot of you, the person I'm charged to protect that you kidnapped from me.
We didn't kidnap her. She was left with us. To be clear, I made friends with Sexy Fox Lady, and then she was going. I don't know what happened, but we woke up and there she was with the cow. So she was entrusted to us until further notice.
Well, here's your notice.
Well, here's also your notice. You are in danger of dying, and I'm not about to leave her with you.
No shit, we
because
both
of
are.
that.
And
Yeah.
you literally have, and he points over to Arissa, you literally had someone just kill a cleric of the old gods here. Because her patron told her to. Is that what I'm getting, Arissa? Honey?
They.
Wife?
Oh, look, he admitted it. He's I was
Oh, I guess now that we need to get the alimony. But it was
So-
technically a what was it? An allergic reaction. That's what we're calling it.
That's what I understood.
We allergic reaction, the priestess of Saloon.
You fed
I'm
her something
just-
she was purposely allergic to so that she could die?
I didn't know. I honestly did not know.
Yeah. Also, you know, rare allergic reactions very frequently happen to two people in the same room. You know, that happens real frequently.
It
I
was
didn't
a
know.
horrible, horrible accident.
They should really
Uh-huh.
get these things
Coincidences
checked.
happen.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Like Melody's like legit like they should really get their allergies checked every so often so they can avoid these kind of dangers. Like she's like
Maybe get one of those like allergy bracelets so people know.
it's very unfortunate that that was a thing. She's like actually like really sad about it, but she's just like, look, how about you know you join up with us. We'll make a pact or something. Or we can talk to, you know, Dad.
He's headed south.
That or you.
Dad.
Yeah. We can talk to him and, you know, figure some stuff out and maybe
We're still on
then-
we're on opposing sides. I'm on opposing sides with you. You are clearly on the side of Ragnarok if you're doing the angel's bidding. You want it to happen. What is wrong with all of you?
Hey, if
Hey,
that
Don't
was
put
the
me
case,
in the same boat with these people.
if that was the case, I would have fought with Sexy Fox Lady, but I didn't.
A new age is coming, Jesso. You either accept it or standing in its way.
Or you be like me and just cook stuff and hopefully, you know, good stuff happens.
Do you have any idea what's about to happen?
Revolution.
Are you a communist again?
Maybe a little bit.
We support the revolutions of people here, so.
Tell me, what do you think the revolution is about? I want to know your insights, and then I want to laugh at you.
Well, if you're gonna
What
laugh
is your
at me, then
reasoning
I'm not
for
gonna
doing
say.
any of this? Do you even know what Ragnarok is?
To me, it does not matter what it is.
I mean, I'm going to assume it's the end of the world.
Hey, look, someone's smart.
Only sometimes.
It's, I think, less being smart and having even a little bit of an ounce of common sense. I mean, except for Melody. She seems to have plenty of common sense.
I don't know about that. She keeps feeding things.
They haven't eaten me because I feed them. I think it makes sense.
That is fair.
It's really hard to eat someone that feeds you. It's like, do I want this one-time meal or do I want this constant meal? Like this person that just constantly feeds me. No, it's logical. It's completely logical.
So on the point of being fed constantly, Jesso, how was that leftovers that Vichy left in the fridge last night?
I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm having coffee. Who eats first thing in the morning? It's bad for your stomach.
I gotta
Actually-
soak up all the alcohol that I drank the night before.
I don't have that problem. Listen,
Well, good for you. You're just a caffeine addict.
whatever gods are left here, the more gods that are on this plane, the worse it's going to be.
What exactly is it? Could you be more specific?
When the world tree takes root here and sends out its titans to flatten everything, the world will be uninhabitable. People will die. It's a complete reset.
So it's a new beginning, or a new end,
If
depending
you
on which
just-
side of it you are.
Right. Someone has helped along the end, and he motions at Arissa. Are you fine with that?
I am fine with many things.
Are you fine with that? Are you fine
The
with
other
your
people
own?
will survive.
Are you fine with your own people being flattened and destroyed?
I think you misunderstand. The orcs survive.
So, if my understanding of what you're saying is correct, the angels are basically going to wipe everything out and then create their own race, or races, to re-inhabit the earth.
Sure. That's close enough. Whatever's left over will re-inhabit. The angels are just the gods. The erasers are the titans. From what I understand. If we were in a position to where we could outnumber, then that would have been fine, but we've lost that because Saloon is no longer on this plane. She has decided to concede. Malar still is not conceded. He is a prideful being. Obviously, because he destroyed my house, because I lost his daughter. Thanks, guys. The beginning of the end.
Jessup. Are you a cleric to Malar?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But I'm still
Betray,
Cass.
you're never on my list.
Doesn't matter whose list it's gonna be on if we're all just flattened, so.
I have a small question.
I need to go smoke. Yeah,
Sorry, I'm just full of questions this morning.
it's fine.
It's what happens when I sleep in a tub.
You were the
Where
only
did you
one that
get-
fit comfortably in there.
moving on. Do you have any ideas, aside from, trying to fight an army of angels, that might, prevent the end of the world? Or do you know anyone who would?
Do I have any ideas? Does he? I don't know, because my dice fell off the fucking table. I mean, I know that it's not the first plane that the World Tree has taken over. and reset. I know that there are planes that have survived Ragnarok and have rebuilt. There could be clues there. I have no means to getting.
Do you
to
know
these
the
other
first
worlds.
plane Yggdrasil attached to?
The tree itself?
I mean, that'd be the most logical place to go.
Again, I don't exactly have the means for interplanar travel.
Good
What
point.
about those
Nope.
planes that managed to fight off or survive or whatever? The Ragnarok.
The Raggedy Rock.
I love it.
Well, Jesso, you can go talk to the planes that survived and get information.
Again, I don't have that capability, or where to go, even know where to go.
Well, somebody has to have that capability.
Yeah, if only somebody has that
Between the
capability.
paladin and you with your clericy stuff and the warlock, I'm sure we can figure something out.
That is a very smart assessment now.
I'm fairly certain we're all going to be dead before that is effective.
Out of carefully, I need to ask you guys so I know how to continue to roleplay. Are you trying to bamboozle him and that you don't know a way to travel interplanarly? Because you almost kind of do.
Oh, Arissa just wants to know what he's gonna do. She doesn't care
He
if
doesn't
he
know.
knows.
He might actually be giving up. Because he doesn't know, because he has no way to travel. What was that, Tall?
Kane is too stupid. He's just sitting there trying to love a dumb look on his face, grinding gears.
Okay. He's gonna share your coffee with you.
If you give me time, I can ask if I'm allowed to share what I know with you, Jesso.
I mean, it is.
So you do know something.
I am not a cruel person. I would rather see you die in comfort than in agony.
Oh. What a good wife. It's very
Yeah.
sarcastic.
It is plausible we do have a way to travel between planes, but it's been neither confirmed nor denied. We do have a series of waystones that do something to do with some very large crystals in some very precarious environments. I believe one of them was a volcano called the Sleeping Giant.
Yeah, I know of it. It's the only volcano on the continent.
The giant is a bird, not the volcano.
That would be correct. I assume you've visited. It is one of the locations near the little portal over here.
How big was the bird?
It could eat the city times 10.
Large enough that we could not feed it.
So you're saying a sleeping titan?
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's cool. That's cool. Mhm. Sounds great. But you think that somehow these waystones could get you to other planes? How do you know that? Or how?
It's not obvious where they go. But given the amount of distance they're designed to travel, it's a safe guess to assume that it's not, at the very least, anywhere on this, general area.
I know of the locations, or at least what I've been shown. And now that I think of it, I think in all of the glory my God has given me, they have given us a way to get people off this plane, should we need it, as a mercy.
Well, let's go see what's on the other side of those stones then.
Sounds like fun to me.
We need to drop off the flail snail, cow.
Whoa!
and-
What is that on my wall? What?
That's George. We adopted him.
You just
Thought his
adopted
name
a
was Gregory.
It
Yeah,
changes
he
every
for a
day.
while.
You know,
Yeah.
it seems to change every day. It's fine.
George Jacob Jingle. Okay. Hmm.
You left us alone and we did things.
I
You
had
know-
nothing to do with this.
Technically, we did you a favor because if it was this simple for us to find you like this, then the crazy angel person's probably gonna find you too.
That's
Right.
so about we're going
This is
unrevenged.
true.
We're probably gonna be homeless. We're probably gonna commit a few murders.
Hold on. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna be homeless, but you know, go for it.
I'm saying we're gonna be murder hobos.
I need to pose the question to you then, as you are you're very kind companions and more than I expected. I will be serving the god of death and this angel of death to usher in Ragnarok, it seems. If you wish to stay here to oppose me, I would not hold a grudge. But I will be working towards making these portals active to help people get off the land.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Ragnarok is upon us, whether I oppose you or not. Shit. He's gonna look over at this child. He's going to take away his holy symbol, and he's gonna hand it to you, Arissa. If Ragnarok's upon us, I'd rather be on the winning side.
All right. If you deceive us, Jesso, Mal gets to claw your face off.
Yay!
Sounds like a plan. I will not go down fighting. Jesso is going to lose his cleric powers and essentially be a very bad fighter for a little while.
I'll tuck the symbol of Malar into my bag, wrap it up, and just like tuck it away in case he ever wants it back.
So,
Alright then.
with that, my dears, as we're coming to time, I think unless you guys have a scene to write, that you could, any conversations, last minute conversations that you all have in the last minute, cool. I like it. With that, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and showing up. It was great to be in the DM seat again. I like it. I like running for this party because, bless this party, you didn't fight the shambling mound, so you didn't get the treasure there. You also destroyed most of your treasure in Jesso's house. But
I didn't do that. That was them.
That was me!
That was
But-
Arissa.
Well, I helped.
But you know what?
I just helped Mouse fulfill her dreams.
But you know what? I am happy you guys have gotten to this point. It makes me happy. You all make me happy. Bless the chaos of this party. I love it. Because you guys keep me on my toes. And I'm just glad that I know my worlds enough to be able to react according to your toes. I'm really glad that you did not split the party into 2 different worlds. That would have been a little difficult for me. But,
our plan was Petra and Orisa. We're just gonna be waiting and pull in 2 new characters.
Yeah, that was my initial thought. Is
Yeah.
I have a character waiting in my backstory.
Yeah, I've got a backup character for this game, but you know, we wanted to make it easy for you.
depending on where you guys die, it depends on the backup character, because things are about to get dicey. So, as far as the rest of the week goes on the channel, you guys can catch us later tonight, myself, as we go to the Revenge of the Gith Season 3 finale. That's gonna be happening. We're all gonna be fancy, I think, for that. Then on Saturday, we are going to make up our Dragon Age game, where we'll be back with our Dragon Age game, and then you can catch us back here. Oh, and tomorrow we have Ashenfell, of course. Tomorrow, Ashenfell is weekly! Ah! I forgot. Ashenfell is weekly again. Tomorrow we have The World of Ashenfell. We just had a premiere for Season 3 of that. So yeah, you can see us 3 more times this week. Tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. And that's what I got going on this week. So, the rest of you, starting backwards, how you guys started. Petra,
Yes.
where can we find you on the internet?
On the internet, you're not going to find me many places because I have an ear infection.
Oh, no.
So I'm in pain. That's why my headset's all weird.
Mhm.
But yeah, this game's great, and Petra's full name is Petra Fighting the Inevitable, no last name given.
I love it. Alright, Tall.
Find me at Litzmass on Twitter. And,
Your mic is really, really low. Can you turn it up?
Yeah, let me see.
Thank you. Now I can hear you.
At Litzmass, is that better?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
On Twitter and twitchtv.litzmass.
Okay. Great. I believe that makes Mitchie next.
Hello, I am Michi, also known as Witty Michi. You'll find me on social media as well as here on Twitch as Witty Michi. Almost every day that I am not here.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm here.
Cool. Fairy, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, all at Fairies Arena. Yeah, I had lots of fun today.
Okay. Last but not least, Jen, where can we find you? While I find
can
someone
find
to read.
You can find me here Wednesdays and Thursdays, either as the DM on Thursdays or here as Orisa Conrad, the Warlock Orc. He is very chaotic. You can also find me over at Indoor Adventures channel once a month playing Beltane Hawthorne, the Mobster Fae, and over at the Hype Goblin channel every Sunday playing Anthony Subhorn, the Artificer Barbarian, and we're having a grand old time. You can find me on Twitter at LeftMakerD&D if you want to chat at me.
Okay. Well, with that, guys, thank you so much for coming and showing up. See you later tonight. For right now, we're going to go say hello over to Roll the Roll, who's playing some Pathfinder, it looks like. So, probably some second E. Bye!